We are recording.
Okay. All right. Hi there. This is Roger. I'm here with my co-host Tagg. We're both sipping our morning beverages, as you may have been able to tell. And this is us on YouTube, where we focus our attentions on affordable housing for everyday people. It's what we named the channel with a 0% creativity. Today, we're taking a look at a single family home that is located in Okeechobee, Florida. It's the first time to visit this area for us. We've done several Florida videos, but mostly in the northern part of the state. This house is for sale for $160,000. Also, completely different than our normal homes that we do reviews on our YouTube channel because, like we said, affordable housing for everyday people. But we're also, aware that the average median home price in the U.S. in 2025 has been in the range of 400,000 or above. Certain lower price communities are less. I don't want to get into whether it's um, that way everywhere, but it just in general, it's an average. And what we care about is the fact that a lot of people want to find a home, and maybe some of them feel like there's nothing out there. And these videos are to maybe show them that there are some options. Anyway, I kind of went off on a side tangent there. Our host today is located at 1096 8th Street in Okeechobee, Florida. If you'd like to follow along, it's on realtor.com where they show 28 photos of the house. It's a 3-bedroom, 2-bath. I love the 3-2s. It's got 1,569 square feet. Also love that size. It's my ideal, I think. For me, I'm not you as a viewer. I don't know how many family members, you're needing to find a home for. That is your choice. But anyway, 6,490 square foot lot. It's been on the market for about 4.5 months. It's got a garage built in 1968. I'll stop talking now so that Tagg can share with us her impressions. So take it away.
Okay. All right. Let's see here. We have 13 exterior pictures. Now, I did do a little digging, and the population for, how do you pronounce this again?
It's
Okeechobee.
Okeechobee. So here's how you know somebody's never lived in Florida. Don't know how to pronounce Okeechobee. And
No,
this is a tell for me myself. I've lived in Florida when I was a younger person. Don't now, but I did then. Sorry for interrupting.
Okay, well, for the Okeechobee County, the population is 41,049, and the median age is 40. And let's see here. I came across, okay, the household median income is 54,356. Well, there's some potential for a part-time job.
Sounds decent.
Yeah, sounds really decent. But getting back here to the property, I think from what I see outside, I think this is really great, especially for homesteading. I mean, look at this back. It is completely screened in, and you have natural compost here in the water. I look for some type of pump to pump in this water in a hydroponic system set
If
up
I,
in this
if
nope.
if I may, I'm picturing you with a rope and a bucket, dropping it down there into the canal, lifting it back up again once it's full, and using it to
Yeah,
water all your hydroponic plants and raised beds and everything. And by the
absolutely.
way, I don't know if you and I have ever discussed this, but at that one room that you can see that is the closest to the water with that real narrow walkway between it and the edge, that's called a Florida room. If you already knew this, please forgive me, but that
Nope.
is
Nope.
definitely a great spot for you to do your stuff that doesn't require a lot of sunlight.
Yeah. Yeah.
And
Well,
there are pictures of it as we look further.
right. I mean, there's grow lights, there's mirrors, you can reflect mirrors, the solar, the sun energy, hello, to bounce off of mirrors, that's an inexpensive way. I know I did that my days in photography years ago to increase my natural lighting. But you have a whole side yard here that you can use as well. Um, if you don't have a boat to dock, well, I think I would want one. But if you don't, you can also do raised beds over here as well. So there's so many possibilities. I can't really tell if this front yard here is like a driveway because it's cut off. So, but anyway, you get the point. I think this is really interesting. Oh, wow, you can drive your vehicle in your house. Huh. All right. Well, you have plenty of front yard as well for a raised garden bed. I mean, there's so much sand. My trips to Florida, there's so much sand, so it's really hard to get the lawn, especially living close to water. It's hard to keep the nutrients in the soil. So I would do raised gardens, and you have a lot of space here to be able to pull that off. Moving on, um, it just screamed, I'm secluded. Nobody is going to know that you're home when you're home if you could pull your vehicle right in the house with you. Um, but it's definitely given me all kind of ideas. I do all kind of hanging plants up here, uh, herbs and everything like that. I mean, this is great. And for 160,000, I'm pretty sure waterfront property is starting at least 500,000 and above. So, and look at that, you already got a sink out here and everything. This,
Can I make a comment before you go to the next photo?
yeah,
I don't know if you would recognize this, or maybe you do, maybe you don't. Anyway, this is so that people can clean their fish after they've caught them, with the sink and countertop space to, do the cleaning. I would, since I'm not much of a fisherman, I would totally repurpose that to my workshop space, whether it's in the garage or whatever else I try to do. But that's my first thought when I saw this sink area and this counter stainless steel area. So I just wanted, to share that because I guess I feel compelled to. Sorry. Nobody else cares, I'm sure. But anyway, please keep going.
okay, all
And
right.
here
So
and here's a Florida room.
here's the Florida room, and you can have you can string your herbs up here, even having just rows. I mean, you don't have to have them all like um, on the floor low. You can go high. There is space for it. So Always speak to a professional to see how you can landscape it, your hydroponic system indoors or raised beds indoors that gives you both living and growing space. But it does get some sunlight, so the screens look to be tinted in here. I really, it gets, plenty of sunlight. In my opinion, you can swap some of that out. But in Florida, you also, not only are you dealing with the sun, but you're dealing with the heat as well. So keep that in mind. But yeah, it's plenty of side lawn to grow your outdoor grocery store. But yeah, this looks really good. It has screaming potential, and the fact that you are off the water for 160,000, I think that is a great deal. Can't wait to see the inside, but we get an idea of what the outside looks like. And thank you, real estate agent, for posting a ton of pictures for outside. We really appreciate it. The pictures do tell a story.
They do. Yeah. This is Jody Carter with Lake O Real Estate LLC. Got to give her props for that, or him, if them, to be proper with pronouns.
Yeah.
All right, so we're inside now.
This is a decent looking kitchen. So far, what I'm seeing, of course, I would make some changes just for my taste and the way how I would want my kitchen to flow. But I like this buffet style. I like an open concept, simply because everything we do is surrounded by food, and it's nice to not have it cut off from the rest of the house. So, yeah, but the ceilings look a little low in here, which is fine. It's okay because you got to heat and cool this place. So I think I would dress it up with some different light fixtures to really create a atmosphere of serenity, relaxation, and functional as well. Any comments?
No. I definitely see the direction you're heading. I kind of reserve comment on being there in real life, checking out the status of the cabinets and the arrangement. Some future pictures kind of, give more detail that are helpful. For example, this, I know you're a big fan of gas on a stove, so that's helpful. But honestly, I really dislike the countertops and would feel like I have to change them. But I do like the flooring, as long as it's, I've been able to clean it up, because these are hard to keep clean. And once that has happened, the base cabinets, I want to look closely at them in real life again. With that being said, maybe they'll be replaced, maybe they'll be upgraded here and there as needed. But a lot of it's got to do with, we can sit here all day long and do videos from far away about it. And once we get there and look at it, close up, that's a way, we'll be able to tell more. Anyway, that's all I got to say about the kitchen.
Okay. Moving on to the bathroom, but yes, I am a fan of gas stoves. Food just seems to taste better, cooks better. To me, it's just better. So,
Sure.
We have a dated bathroom here, and I would end up changing this, but it feeds the purpose.
Please ask me.
Okay, go ahead, please.
I kind of expected like a brain freeze from you when you saw this photo, because to me, I see this as just too much going on.
Yeah.
Is it just me, or does that toilet under the window look like that's the throne, like the
Yeah,
king's throne?
it does.
But anyway, regardless, whether it is or whether it isn't, yeah, let's think that the bathroom needs to be a remake. And let's see, what was the bathroom count? Actually, this is one of two bathrooms, so you could do that. You could renovate this, still use the second bathroom, and uh, make it match your, whatever your aesthetic is, as a buyer. But to me, I look at this photo and I'm like, there's so much going on. I've got to dampen this a bit. So
Yeah,
that's all I've got to say. Back to you, Tagg.
yeah. And I'm not a fan of the low lighting in the bathroom. Um, so me personally, I would take advantage of this part of the country as far as, when it comes to homesteading, simply because there's a lot of sunlight and the square footage of this property, it's humongous compared to um, what we usually show. And so I would open it up. I really would. I would move the bathtub under the window. I would probably put a double window in here or a larger picture window in here with a stained glass. I would put a double sink in here, move that toilet. It's something a little bit more modern and up to date. Now, I did notice that there is this tile throughout the house, and the ceramic tile will break the body down faster than most flooring, and you'll feel it. Being a um, dance instructor before competing, your feet become very sensitive to the flooring and the shock that it gives off. And so with a ceramic floor like this, or a tile floor like this, excuse me, it's laid on concrete, so there's really no give in it. And you'll feel it in your lower back, your knees, the base of your neck and shoulders. So I would think about changing this flooring, but I understand why they have it in here, because Florida is very hot and very humid, and so this tile will outlast most materials. But you gotta love the
and mo-
body.
and most human beings.
Right. Yeah. So let's jump back over here to the living room area. And it looks a little small. Hopefully the next photo will give us the other viewpoint of the room. I wish I could tell what this part was here.
When I was looking at these photos, they were so confusing to my old self.
Yeah, I'm a little confused. Really don't know what to say here. Don't know if this is leading out to the side yard.
Usually
Maybe
you're
it
pretty
is.
good at working this out for us.
Yeah, I'm not really coming up with nothing, with anything. Maybe this is the garage over here. I don't know. But okay, we can tell that this is a bedroom. Is this another living area? I know I would be
Yeah.
taking down some walls to expand just the living area. Have a home cut off like this. I mean, I like flow. That's just um, my personal preference. And
Um,
when it comes
if,
to yes,
if you go to the next picture, this one is a little less confusing, not completely, you know,
up or down or
understood.
dining room,
Continue along to the next photo. Oh, that was the previous one, I think. Yeah.
this one.
I think you're going up each time.
Well, there's no more photos after this. This is it.
Is that right? Oh, I'm sorry. I never look at it this way with it section off by rooms, so I was telling you that from all photos. So sorry. Is there a
Okay.
more? Maybe it'll be helpful there.
Yeah, there's more. I'm looking at the dining room here. There's only one photo. So let's jump over to more and see what we got. Okay. But you know, like I was saying before, it seems like it's easier to heat and cool or to cool a larger space. And you know, Florida, I'm not too worried about the heating. Um, I'm sure there's certain times of the year to that it does get warm or hot. I mean, cool. Hello. That you have to do some heating, but yeah,
in in
that wouldn't be my
general,
biggest concern.
in general, throughout the year, you're more concerned about cooling the home more
Yeah,
than heating it. It
but
is
hey,
what I
you have a
understood you to say.
okay, but they do have a jacuzzi on the inside of the property, so let's turn that baby on.
Oh
Hot
yeah,
and heat on the inside, so
and
you have
and and open those vertical blinds so that you can look out and catch the view.
yeah,
That's pretty neat. I
yeah.
like that.
Okay, jumping over to okay, we did the bathroom, the bedroom. So supposedly there is more than one. Gotta get some throw rugs, something
It's a
to.
it's a 3-2, so we've got 3 bedrooms.
Okay, yeah, swap those wall units out for mini splits. They're just more
Definitely. I
energy efficient.
fully expected that comment, and
Yeah,
I agree 100%.
would have liked to seen the other bathroom, but that's all right. So we're gonna take a peek in on the neighborhood because we're right at 22 minutes, and I mean, I feel as though we're just rambling on here.
We
There's
are
a lot of
so much.
photos. Mm-hmm. So the neighborhood looks established, looks
It
decent,
does.
looks clean. Not a busy street, so that's great. And let's like take a look at the area, see if there's anything. Oh, okay, wow. We have rows of
Canals.
what? Yeah. Okay. So I'm going to shrink this down a little bit. Looks like you have lots of green around you. Yeah, sure do. You got a little community. Well, it looks small. I'm pretty sure it's a lot
Yeah,
bigger than that. We have stuff to do. But look at all this land. Why isn't this farmed? But anyway, this is what we got.
it is. Ready for remarks?
Yep.
Okay. Well, Tag and I, well, I can't speak for her, but I believe she agrees with me that we thank you for being here to watch our video. And it is our hope that something she may have said or myself you find helpful in your own home buying journey, if in fact that's what you're doing. If you're here for entertainment value, hopefully my snarkiness is, amusing to you. But if it's not, hopefully, the house that seemingly is a good bargain for the price is, just what you need, just what the doctor ordered, so to speak. So, on that note, I'll stop talking now so that Tag can close us out on today's video. Thanks for being here.
Okay, so I'm here to remind you that your next dream home could be a DIY away. If you're into fixer-uppers or homegrown gardens, this channel is your go-to for real freedom through affordable living and homesteading. If you have a property that you would like to get the word out or an area of interest, post a link in the comment section, and we are more than happy to share your information. After all, it's about people helping people, and we will catch you in the next video.